Hey, what's up, Bam? A quick demo video for you for your KR Sabers Regiis. As you know, I got this done earlier today. It is installed with the Goth chassis. It's a dual crystal chamber, but an eco chassis. And it came with the kit that you had bought from KR. So it came with the chassis and all the components. I just wired it up for you, right? So it's a 2-button setup. Your top switch here, that's your activation, and then your bottom is your auxiliary. You and I are going to circle back around for some fonts that you want to send me, and I'll get those on here for you before I send them out. I'm sitting down to do some demos though, and since this is done, I figured I'd go over it, right? It does have the stock font package on it for now. You've got the stock V2 NPXLs in there, and then how to get to everything is you just open this pummel. This is the only place on the Saber that opens. You can also control your sound venting from this pummel here. If we take this piece and we kind of back it out, see if I can do it with my finger. Probably not. Should really do it with a flathead screwdriver, but I don't have one handy, so I'm just going to use these tweezers. Just like that. And then you can unscrew this. The more that you unscrew this, let me show you what I'm talking about. This piece right here, the more you back it out, the louder the Saber is. Okay, so we'll back that out. So we got some good sound on the demo. But once you take that off, you'll see your chassis here. Just take your hand like this, and hit it once or twice, it'll pop right out on you. Make sure to cup your hand though, so when you hit it, it doesn't go flying, right? And then here is your chassis. So this has got the dual crystals that were printed in clear PLA. These are each wired separately from each other, and then they're wired separately from the blade. So every sound font on this Saber will have 3 blade styles, right? You've got your main blade, one crystal, and the other crystal. And then you've got its removable battery. I'll come over here, again, grab my tweezers. This is my battery. It doesn't have a sticker on it. Yours is a brand new one, and it will go in your box, and it'll be sent out with the Saber. But it's not charged up, so I wasn't using it. Just using mine. But here's what your inside your battery cradle looks like. And then the negative side is over here by your kill switch. So just make sure that you get that right when you put the battery in. You got a KR speaker. Spacer on here is to keep the pommel off the speaker so you don't get any sound distortion. And then lastly, your board is under here. Let me talk about this cover for a second. Let me pop it off real quick. It does come off. It is intended to be held on there with 4 magnets. So you got 2 right there and what were 2 right here, but I cut them off. And the reason I cut them off is because they were right here on top of the board, here and here, and it just wouldn't close all the way. I could have sanded it a lot, but I didn't want to do that. If I had done that, I would have taken away all this detailing. Might be hard to see on camera, but there's a lot of detailing in this print. I didn't want to sand all that off. And it stays on fine with 2 magnets and a press fit in there. So that's what we've got. You take that off to get to your board, and then when you're done, you just kind of snap it back into place, and it will never move. Just like that. And it won't move on you unless you pop it out with your fingernail or something like that. All right. That's what you got. We'll come over here. We'll flip the kill switch. I'll turn the slide off. To show you that these were wired separately, I have them doing a little something different on this particular sound font, right? One's pulsing and one has a heartbeat. The bottom is in green, and then the top crystal is in white, and they're timed. So we'll just sit here for a second so you can see that these will go off eventually on you if you don't turn the Saber on. But they're nice and bright. Any second now, they'll turn off. There we go. Excuse me. All timed out. So once you flip that kill switch, you can just take the chassis and just throw it right in the Saber. All right. And we'll screw the pommel on. This is one of the old versions of the chassis that does not have the 2 grooves on the side for clearance of the screws in there. So what I did was I took the Saber completely apart, took those screws out, filed them down about 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters, and then put them back in so this particular chassis will work, right? But you want to make sure you tighten the pommel all the way, and then you can come over here and hit activation. So all your LEDs are firing up. The nice smooth swing. Auxiliary over here. And we'll come over here and we'll throw a blade in it. This guy takes a 1-inch diameter neopixel blade. We'll throw a blade in. This blade's been sanded quite a bit, but I feel like if you even have a brand new one, it'll just fit in there nice and snug. I don't think you need any sanding with this guy. Your saber comes with a set of Allen keys. I just have my own here, so I'm using my own, but it doesn't matter. Your blade retention is right there, right? Nice shine through in your windows. Good flash on flash. To get blade lock up, you hold down aux and hit the saber. And then it'll stay like that until you let go. Just like that. Then you can hit power to turn it off. And then another sound font, we just hit aux. So we got a nice fire blade here. I have twist on here for now, and I'll probably leave it on there for you, right?
Smooth fuzz.
So yeah, everything is working like it should. It's a very solid saber. It's very sleek. Carl just did a fantastic job with this guy. There we go. Blade lockup's a little tricky, but you get it after you play with it for a little while. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out and then go over taking the battery out. I will just show you how to take it out because this is mine and I want it back, but you don't have to take it out if you don't want to since you have a kill switch, but you will want to flip that switch. Just go like this again and get our chassis out. Now if I come over here and flip the switch, it should kill everything just like that, right? And then you'll probably need a tool to come over here from the positive side and just pop it out. It should come right out on you. But anyway, that is your Regiis. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I will kind of just hang on to this guy until you get back with me with your sound clocks. We'll get those loaded up and then get this out in the mail to you. Okay? Thank you.